What is up, everybody? Welcome to a new series we're starting on the channel. This will be a smaller series, and don't worry, I know this isn't LEGO Marvel Superheroes like you might have been expecting, but I did mention it a few times in some of the last LEGO Marvel videos that we've done. I did mention we'd be starting up a new series. This is just going to be a small series. In fact, we've only got 8 videos planned for this game, but this is Pumpkin Jack. Now, if you've never played this game, I'm honestly not too surprised. It's a niche game that I played about a year ago, in October, because, it was Halloween time, and I was like, I'll check out a Halloween-themed game, and this popped up. It looked pretty fun. I played it, and, you know what? I thought I'd make a guide series out of it. Look, it's a super niche game, but this one is going to cover the fields, and we're going to get all the collectibles. This is the first level in the game. You can see we're going to get 20 crow skulls, 1 gramophone. That's the main collectibles for this game. There's also a merchant that we'll find, and there's going to be 2 weapons that we're going to pick up. So a shovel and the spear. Spear. Sorry. So yeah, we got video links in the description, but basically the way this series is going to go is there's 6 levels. We're going to cover each of them, show you all the collectibles in all of them. Each level has 20 crow skulls, a gramophone, and a merchant, and at least 1 weapon that we'll get. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for this, and then we're going to do a couple achievement videos at the end to clean up. But yeah, you can see we're loading in here. We did skip a massive cutscene at the beginning because ain't nobody got time for that. We're just focusing on the collectibles. Now, this first video will be a little bit kind of slow. We've got to get in the hang of the game, explain some things, and then as the series goes on, we'll probably get a little bit quicker, edit out some bits of story, speed it up a bit more. But anyways, we're going to make our way down the path here, and we're going to find an owl here who we're going to talk to. He's going to say some things, and then we're going to make our way through the forest once we've spoken to him. Now, for the rest of the kind of dialogue bits like that, we're going to kind of skip over them because this game literally has like no talking except in the main cutscenes. Like the owls just show subtitles, there's not even any actual dialogue that they're speaking, but that's fine. Anyways, here we go. As we get to this checkpoint, which the checkpoints are going to be marked by those cauldrons with a green stew in them. We're gonna, or potion, I guess you would say. Just off to the left there is gonna be the first crow skull behind that little wood tower. Then that's actually gonna get us an achievement / trophy. Now I don't have the achievements marked here, but this level we literally get, I think, 8 achievements, which is kind of crazy. But then you'll notice that the second crow skull is just there in the back of the area. But that achievement was just for picking up our first crow skull. You'll get it without really trying to. But yeah, pretty much every achievement in this game is very self-explanatory. They're just for either story progression or picking up all the crow skulls in a specific level. You'll probably get them pretty easily. But anyways, we're going to jump along these rotating platforms, and on the second one is going to be the third one. So don't jump down to the ground. Wait to spin around and get that third crow skull. Then we're going to make our way past that checkpoint. We're going to get to a little boat here, a little crashed boat on the jetty there. So jump across the water there, make your way to the other side. There's an owl there you can talk to if you want. We're just going to skip over it because he's not really going to have anything too specific for us to say, and anything he would have to say we'll help you out with anyways. But once you get into here, there's going to be some like kind of pendulum swinging obstacles, but we're just going to avoid those and head around the back into that little dark forest where we'll find ourselves the 4th crow skull. Then we're going to proceed a little further along, and we're going to get to this little foresty area, kind of lit up in the middle, and that's where we're going to find a crow. So we're going to speak to that crow. We edited out some of his dialogue because it's just subtitles, it's not even really dialogue. But that's going to unlock the crow, who's going to be great. He does some ranged attacks for us, and we're going to move down the path there, and when we get to that drawbridge, which you can shoot down with your crow, before we head across it, we're going to make our way down that secret path on the left, and we'll find the gramophone. Yeah, now the gramophones are really awesome, because you walk up to them, you activate them, and then Jack here, who is our main character, Pumpkin Jack, as you can probably guess, his name is Jack, and he's a pumpkin man, and he'll just go absolutely, he'll boogie down, and he'll do a sick dance for you, which is pretty awesome. So there you go, there's our gramophone for the level. So there's only going to be 1 of those per level, and they're pretty awesome. But anyways, now that we've made our way across those drawbridges, we're going to make our way into this next fielded area. And in the middle here, you'll notice a shovel glowing purple, and that's going to be the shovel pickup. So that's going to be one of the weapons in this game. There's 6 weapons we've got to pick up throughout the game. This is going to be the first one of them. So we'll pick it up, and you can see there, equip the legendary Holy Glory Shovel. So that's a very long name. We're just going to call it the shovel because it is just a bit simpler. But once we grab the shovel, over there on the right is the 5th crow skull, and then the 6th one is over here on the other side behind that building here. So once we've picked up those two, we're going to be all good for this field area. So we're making good ground with these. Now, in case you are in a bit of a hurry, we do have video links in the description. You can use video links for all the crow skulls. We've got video links for the gramophone, the merchant, the weapon pickups, as well as the boss battle. I didn't mention that, but there is a boss battle at the end of this one. There's a boss battle at the end of all of the levels, so we'll cover those as well. Yeah, again, we're mainly focused on the collectibles. But anyways, speaking of collectibles, that 7th crow skull was at the top of that tower there where that checkpoint cauldron was. Then we're going to make our way into this next field, and you'll notice a crow skull in the middle there, but you'll notice it's kind of dark and blacked out. So what that means is there's some enemies in the area that we have to take out, and taking them out will allow us to pick up the crow skull. So you can see once we've taken out those enemies, the crow skull will turn into its actual color, and we'll be able to pick it up. You can also see there we did get an achievement for that was just for killing an enemy and sending them to the grave. But now for the merchant location, just off to the side there, kind of tucked away on that hidden path, we're going to find the merchant there. Now he's got some dialogue that we've skipped over, but the merchants are awesome because you can actually purchase some extra skins here for Mr. Jack here. So we can buy the lumber, that's the only one we could afford there, and once we do that, you're going to see Fashion Victim achievement / trophy for buying a new outfit, which is pretty awesome. So we could have equipped that, but we didn't. We decided to stick with the normal outfit, or we forgot to equip it. I don't know what happened. We didn't equip it though, but it's a pretty simple design. You can feel free to equip any that you have unlocked. We're just going to stick with the basic one for this first level, and we might switch it up when we buy some more in later levels when we get enough. But anyways, for the 9th crow skull, this one is just like the 8th one. Further along the path, you'll notice the blacked out crow skull on top of that rock there. So pretty self-explanatory. And there's going to be a couple of these crow skulls per level going forward, and you just have to take out the enemies in the area, and then you can pick up the crow skull. So that's number 9, almost halfway through, and this is going to be halfway through number 10 here. Make your way down the path to this next checkpoint cauldron, and just off to the right here, tucked away in the corner, is going to be number 10. Now the good thing about the crow skulls is they do actually glow up, so that's a good way of knowing where they might be in case you're a little bit lost. But once we've got that, we're going to jump up onto this higher ledge, and we're going to make our way onto these rotating platforms. So this is just like the rotating platforms before, but this time there's a few more of them. Now you may have noticed there was a swift edit there, or you may not have noticed. I feel like it was a decent edit, but that's because we actually died. Now we're going to edit out all the times we die. We're going to try not to die as much as possible, but just to speed things up for you, we will edit out all the times we die because it does waste a bit of time. But anyways, once we make our way across all those rotating platforms, before you drop down to the ground, make your way up onto this tower onto the side, and you'll be able to find the 11th crow skull. Now, in case you did accidentally drop down below before grabbing that crow skull, it's all good because you can just use those crates to jump straight back up, so we'll show you there. And once we've got that, however you ended up getting it, we're just going to drop down below, and behind this rock here is going to be number 12. Then, for our 13th crow skull, so a lot of crow skulls in these levels. It's a lot more than the 10 minikits that we used to in LEGO Marvel. But anyways, we're going to make our way up the path here, all the way to the other side of this field, and behind these massive rocks is going to be crow skull number 13. Now, we're just going to take out some enemies, so when we got big chunks of story where we're kind of taking out enemies or doing something else non-collectible related, we will have it sped up, just like our LEGO videos, because, you know, it just speeds things up for everybody. Now, you'll notice here, we are almost dead. We are running out of health quickly, but there's only a couple enemies left, and, you know, I don't want to leave any enemies alive because they're annoying. But anyways, now we've got a little mini game here. Now, I think going forward, I'm going to actually get rid of these little mini games because, you know, they're not related to the collectibles. But I thought for this first one, for the first level, I'd help you out in case you are a little bit stuck. But I think going forward for the later levels, I will just get rid of these because, you know, they're pretty self-explanatory. But for this one, you just got to push one of these crates so you can jump up onto this ledge, hit the lever, and that's actually going to lower a platform over here. You might not have noticed it, but that platform we just stood on, that actually lowered into the ground. So, push one of the crates onto it, and then what we'll do is we'll make our way back up onto where this lever is, and we'll push it again, and you'll notice now that platform has raised up with the box on top of it, so now we can do some tricky traversing all the way up to the tippity top here, where we'll pull that lever, and that is going to go ahead and open up the doors here for us, which is actually going to open up the doors into a barn where the next slew of collectibles are going to be. That's also going to get us an achievement for smashing all the crates in the fields. I think the achievement was called Crash Bandicoot there, which is pretty cool. But anyways, once you make our way in here, there's a checkpoint off to the right there. Then make your way into the nearest corner and grab Crow Skull, or jump up the crates, and then in the corner here where these hay bales are, grab Crow Skull 14. And once we've done that, we're now going to make our way back down to that cauldron, because that was kind of off to the side there. Now we're going to make our way down the main path, which is by following these ramps down. And once we make our way down the second ramp there, we're going to notice some enemies here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take all of them out, clear out the room, and then you may have noticed there is a Crow Skull in the corner of the room there behind that little wooden tower there. So we'll sneak behind there, grab Crow Skull number 15, then we'll jump up these crates to get here, and we'll drop down to this area of the barn where Crow Skull 16 is over here on the right, behind the wall there, number 16 there. Go ahead and pick that up, and then we're gonna nothing over on this side of the barn, so we'll jump up these crates, get on up here, make our way up these crates. Then we're gonna make our way onto this higher ledge here. We take a little gander. Over to the right is where we came from, so we're gonna make our way over to the left so we can proceed through the area a bit more. And over here in the corner there, in the kind of back left side, you'll notice a kind of cracked wall that you can smash through. Now, no specific characters required to smash through cracked walls, unlike LEGO Marvel, but you can just smash through it any means now that you have. Then make your way through there. We took out some enemies as well. Then make your way past that cracked wall, and then over here on the back of the area, tucked away in the corner in some hay bales, it's going to be Crow Skull 17. Then for 18, we're going to jump up on these cabinets here. Then we're going to make our way up onto that higher balcony, jump past those boxes, and you'll find Crow Skull number 18 waiting for you there in the corner on some hay. Sorry, okay. Never mind. Let's just move on from that, and we'll make our way to this next checkpoint, and then we'll drop down below here, where we're going to be in an area where you'll notice that door is shut. Now, notice that door is wood. Now, what is wood weak to? Yep, that's right, fire. So, you'll notice a bunch of candles around the room, so go ahead and smash all of them, and that will kind of cause, well, not kind of, it will literally cause a massive blaze to be set aflame, and that will go ahead and cause that door to come crashing down, or burning down, and then that'll open us up into a new area, which is a bit of an escape sequence from this barn that is burning down. So you'll notice we did pick up the 19th Crow Skull. It's a little ways into the running sequence. It's towards the beginning. Now, if you do miss the Crow Skull, if you're like, oh, I didn't pick it up, just go ahead and die. I know that's kind of a bit sinister, but just, yeah, do jump off the edge and die, and you'll respawn back at the beginning so you can re-grab it, rather than, like, finishing the level and coming all the way back through, because you can't select checkpoints. You'll have to redo the whole level to get back to this point, which is just a bit annoying. So just, you know, I know you have to die, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to die, but, you know, just do it to save yourself the time, unless you want to go back through the whole level, in which case, by all means. But anyways, now that we're out of the barn, we're going to go after our final Crow Skull for the level, so we'll make our way up those crates here into this pathway here. And once we take out these skull enemies, off to the left here, you'll notice a little secret passage, and in here is going to be the 20th Crow Skull. So pick that up, and that is it. There you go, you can see you get the achievement / trophy for collecting all the Crow Skulls in the fields area, which, pat yourselves on the back, that is it for all the collectibles in this one. So if you are done, you can feel free to go to the next video if it's out. If not, you can feel free to stick around for the rest of this level, where we're just taking out the Scarecrow here. So this is the boss battle for the level. Now, I think these boss battles, they get increasingly more difficult, but the good thing is you'll get increasingly more powerful as you get more weapons, which is nice. For now, we've just got the shovel, but basically this boss battle is really simple. It's just a rinse and repeat. All we have to do is just go ahead and basically the Scarecrow is going to like smack down, do like a shockwave attack with some fire there, and all you've got to do is just jump over the ring of fire as it kind of comes to you, and then basically you have to take out a wave of enemies. Then as he's floating through the air, go ahead and throw your crow up at him. That'll knock him down so you can damage him. Then once you've taken him out, we can pick up the spear there, so that's our second weapon for this one, and that's actually it for everything in this level. That is it. Yeah, folks, I hope you did enjoy this one. I know it's new series that we're starting halfway through Lego Marvel, but you know, we're kind of winding down with that. We've got to move on to free roam now with that series, if you're checking that out. But yeah, I've been covering Lego Marvel for a number of months now, so I was like, you know what, we'll do something else. And you know what, it's October. This fits the theme of, you know, October, Halloween. It made total sense. But anyways, if you found this one helpful, a like would certainly be appreciated. Also, do feel free to subscribe, comment, any of that fun stuff. And yeah, I'll be back with some more Pumpkin Jack in a couple days. Or you know, you might be watching this way later down the line when all the videos are out. In that case, then have fun with Pumpkin Jack. It's a great game. I'd recommend you check it out if you don't have it. If you're watching this to like see, oh, should I get it? I'd recommend it. It's a good game. Maybe get it if it's on special. I don't really know how much it is. But anyways, that's going to do it for me for this one. Till the next one, I'll see you later. See everybody. Bye.